Alright guys, welcome back to my week 5 battle in the UBC Battle League. Guys, I am ShinRyu, Johan, the coach of your ShinRyuPikachus, and first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching, and going ahead and supporting all the coaches in the UBC. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm just getting home. I did this battle, actually, lightweight on my phone, and I made a lot of mistakes in this battle. I didn't even prep for this. I just grabbed a random team that I had that I've been experimenting with, and I definitely heard it from some the Analyst and other people. But like, why did I use certain moves? Which you guys will see. We'll do this brief and fast. I apologize, guys, but I want to make sure I get this done and out for you guys. Last week I didn't get it out because I got a new computer, and I wasn't able to recover that battle data. So week 4 will be noticeably not on my playlist, but you can be able to definitely see what happens still, nonetheless, on my opponent's channel. The Keldios, the Boston Keldios, he was a great opponent, really good, leading the league right now. So he did get that win, but I'm not sad about it. It really helped teach me a lot about, new things. But let's get into this battle, and we're gonna leave the music off for once. And as you can see, to start things off with, he went ahead and taunted. I went ahead and started off with play 1 through my Ursaring. Now, my Ursaring, he's a Guts one, so he was able to go ahead and do that. The Destiny Bond definitely was a curveball. I didn't see that. Probably because I was half asleep. So he went ahead and switches into Hydra, his Hydreigon, and I go into Goodra. Goodra takes him out with the Dragon Pulse. Now at this point he comes into this, and me trying to wake myself up, I switch out into Glade. Glade goes ahead and hits him with the Shadow Sneak, which almost kills him, but doesn't, and sadly he was faster at the end of the day. So I switch into my Jolteon. Jolteon ends up finishing him off, taking a little bit of damage from the Life Orb, and he goes into that, his Steelix. I switch out, knowing he was going to EQ to my Charizard X, and actually ended up saving myself. In the process, I went ahead and hit him with the Flare Blitz. It didn't do a lot, but did enough. And this Vaporeon, I could have thought of a million different ways to deal with him. A little bit more awake than what I was when I was doing the battle. But as you guys can see, I had to get around Protect and Wish. It was like the most annoying healing thing there. And, to be half asleep and try to battle it was another thing. Luckily for me, that Dragon type helped me resist that Scald, or else it would have been lights out. So at this point, I think I got a little frustrated. He switched out back into that, and I tried to go into Thunder Punch, but it made it immune. So I switch and go into Escadrille, who's floating, and I figured he'd go for EQ. At this point, I went for the Drill Run, and this is where people started to really comment. They were like, why are you using Drill Run and not Earthquake? That Earthquake would have killed. And I'm like, guys, in my head, this is a battle that I've been using. I really didn't want to do this, but I wanted to do the battle a little bit earlier in the morning, at a reasonable hour. But nonetheless, I switched back into Jolteon to try to keep Escadrille around for a little bit later. And, at this point, that thing had become fully healed, and I was like, maybe, Hidden Power Ice would do something. It didn't. He ended up killing my Jolteon with 1 EQ. So we're back in the Zard X. I go for EQ, thinking it would do a little bit more damage, but he is a physical wall and takes him out. So at this point, I go back to Escadrille, who almost killed, but did not kill. And it's, 2-3. Both my Pokemon are damaged, his are not, and it's not looking great for me. So at this point, Escadrille goes ahead, he evens the battle out, so it's 2-2. Now, I'm thinking maybe I can go ahead and get off a faster Escadrille, Drill Run before he does. I was sadly mistaken. So we go into Goodra. Goodra gets out, eats that Flamethrower, and goes ahead and hits him with a D-Pulse. Now, he uses Solar Beam. Goodra eats it again because of the Dragon typing, and is able to finish it off. So here we are, both of Pokemon are exhausted. I go for Flamethrower and end the game, basically taking it. And after this, Adam was there, their Specs was there, and they're like, why? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And Devin made a mistake. He's tired. I was tired. We both weren't at full. If we had both been at full, it would have been a way better battle. But anyways, nonetheless, guys, thanks for coming out and watching. I'll be sure to make sure that the battles, I'll be at 100% strength, and my opponent will be 100% next time. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for supporting your ShinRyuPikachus. I don't want to count this as a win. You know, about the books, I'm 1-4 at this point. But you know, according to me, I don't even count this. I'm still 0-4. So we'll see what the rest of the UBC weeks have to hold for me. Hopefully we can go ahead and turn around and we can actually earn one that I can count in the book. But again, thanks for watching. And if you guys are liking what I'm doing and you loving how I'm doing it, hit that like button, destroy it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.